and she was watching our videos in the hospital, bro. And she was saying the only reason why she was, after she got her leg amputated, she was telling everyone that it's time for her to go because she didn't want to be here no longer. But she said that the Ace family gets me through all this shit.
Yo.
And I was waiting to tell the story on my channel, but it just came up and I feel like it was necessary for me to say. But that's the type of shit that allows us to keep going, bro. Like it's not even about like us enjoying making videos. It's more than that, bro. It's
now
more
it
than
is.
that.
It is so much deeper than you can imagine, Austin. And trust me, it goes deep, man.
Yeah,
you
bro.
have no idea the lives you are affecting.
It's crazy.
So how are you gonna? And we've had this following conversation. How do you plan to innovate and stay fresh on YouTube? Because we've seen a lot of family channels that are popping momentarily or right now, but they tend to slow down. Do you have a plan? A 1 year plan, a 2 year plan, a 5 year plan,
strategic plan.
Our thing is, bro, I feel like ever since we have created our niche, we've always been 2 steps ahead of everyone. And it's to the point now where people, I hate to say this, but there's family channels that start to do YouTube, and it's messed up to say, but they almost can't do it because our fan base is so strong to where it stops them from doing it, right? And so it's like we're like, as people try to grow, it's like, nah, Ace family is like,
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
As like not bragging at all. It's just the way it's set up right now.
Well, don't you shoot with 2 cameras? Don't you lob yourself up sometimes? Your production is up there, dog. I'm not just, your proposal video was beautiful, which by the way was the first video I've ever seen of you.
Yeah, you told me.
But, yeah, and I was like, yo, this is not just a normal ass proposal video. There's something special behind
and we hardly
this.
do. We hardly film like that. You know, I told you what the schedule was. Yeah. I told you what I edit on. I edit on iMovie.
You
bro.
edit?
What?
Wow.
Which is crazy,
iMovie,
by the way.
bro.
Which is crazy.
Classic.
And we still edit. I still edit videos to this day.
You still edit right now?
Yes, bro.
All your stuff,
bro. We film, edit, post same day.
Wow.
People don't realize that.
That's incredible.
Grinding.
Yeah, bro.
People don't understand how hard that is.
With 2 kids.
I yelled at Austin for an hour the first time we met. I'm like, yo, you need to get an editor. You need to structure this like a real business. But I know you have. I know you have.
It works for us though. It's not for everybody. Like I like having control of everything.
Yeah.
And I actually enjoy the editing process.
That's
so
dope.
it works. It works
dope.
for me.
That was I guarantee that was probably one of the hardest things for you to let go of was the edit. Like when you gave that edit,
you're giving creative
control to somebody. Like
luckily I found my editor 14 days in, so I only had to stay up till 5 and get up at 7.
Shout out Hayden.
Shout out Hayden. We all love you, bro.
What up?
So yo, you said earlier you try to stay out of drama, but I know that's not always I know it's not always the outcome.
Right.
Because there have been some things that I've seen people attack you for, and like I'm just like, yo, this is like a wholesome dude, leave him alone. But I know there's one thing with people said you guys faked a robbery. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What was did you guys fake that someone broke in your house?
No, we did not.
That was
fake
real.
Anything. That was as real as shit. Yes.
Shit is pretty real.
So if I can break it down a little bit for you guys, just in case you don't know the full story.
Yep.
We were actually, the day that happened, we were actually out at Disneyland with a fan, right? So at our basketball charity event, we picked someone who purchased a ticket that we would invite them to
dope.
Disneyland as
cool.
a family trip. So we took them to Disneyland, spent the whole day with us, literally the whole day. We left the house that day not thinking we were going to be out the whole day, but we ended up being out the whole day. So as we got home at 9 o'clock at night, all the lights were off at the house. All of them, right? And we never do this. Like, we never do this. But Catherine, for whatever reason, she was Snapchatting live, right? We all know. Logan, you know. You save your Snapchats, you post some shits later, right? And so she was Snapchatting live as the day was going on, right? And so we get home at, like I said, 9 p.m. I pull into the garage. Everything was pitch black. But I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking it's late. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Yeah. So I grab Elle. Catherine was pregnant at the time still, right? Like she's like 8 months pregnant, about to have the baby.
That is super pregnant.
Right? And so I'm carrying Elle. Catherine's walking right behind me. I open up the garage door to go in the house. The whole house is pitch black. It's kind of scary, but I'm not thinking nothing of it.
You hate to see it.
I'm not even going to put the lights on, anything.
You hate to see it.
So I'm walking down the hallway to go to the kitchen. I throw the keys on the counter. As I throw the keys on the counter, I'm hearing glass drop. And I'm thinking like, what the hell is going on, right? Like, You never hear that. So I'm looking around like, what's going
Giving
on,
me
right?
goosebumps right now.
And as I am hearing it, I'm like holding L super tight. Catherine's right behind me, right? And so I'm looking. All of a sudden, I see the back sliding door shattered. I'm like, instantly, bro, I got the chills. And I thought to myself, these motherfuckers are in here.
You went into dad mode, didn't
No,
you?
you
Dad
went
mode.
into Navy
dad
SEAL.
mode,
And after
yeah.
I said they're in here, bro, I was like, my gun is way too far. It's upstairs. I can't get it.
Yeah.
So I looked back at Catherine. I was like, yo, we got to get the fuck out. Let's get out.
Oh,
Let's get
that's
out.
so
Yeah.
smart.
So we got
So
out. We went
smart.
back in the garage.
Yeah.
As we're getting back into the car to leave, I realized I left my keys on the counter. Bro, that moment, I thought it was over. I'm like, fuck. So then I get on the phone with 911 as I'm entering back into the house and I'm yelling inside. I'm like, you motherfuckers,
Yeah,
they're
hell
coming
yeah.
for you.
Hell yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. So then I pull them out the car. I said, yo, let's run down the streets to the neighbors, get the
Nice.
neighbors. The cops came like 2 hours later,
A little
right?
slow. Yeah, what were they riding horses or
Who
what
knows
exactly?
what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
So then they go, they say that the house was empty. The whole upstairs, thank God, the whole upstairs was just ransacked. Catherine's, all her purses were stolen. My gun was stolen. Just some random shit was stolen.
Hold up a second. Your gun was stolen?
That's how you know there were some thieves. They stole my gun underneath
Yo.
my mattress. Bro.
Yo, that's
My-
sketch
my
because they
house
probably
was-
had it when you were in.
My house was broken into when I was, I think, 11.
Yeah.
Same thing. My dad saw broken glass, went into dad mode, thinking he's gonna have to stab somebody,
Yeah,
walking around my house with a knife, stole our gun, bro.
Wow.
But I will say, you seem to be handling that a little better than I did. When I heard they stole our gun, yo, that means they have a gun now.
Yeah.
That's terrifying,
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah. No, for real though. And then like after like everything was said and done, after the cops left, we got the report, whatever. No lie to you, for 2 weeks straight. Actually, after it happened, the week after, because we were trying to get our back sliding door fixed, right, with like the wood and stuff. A week straight, he can even vouch to this. I was in the living room, sleeping on the couch with another gun. I was literally sleeping like
yeah,
this,
for sure.
like this. I wasn't even sleeping. I didn't sleep for the past like week after that because I was just so like I was out of it, bro.
Bro,
Like,
'cause
I was losing my mind because I was like, this shit happened. And the fact that I didn't even mention this though. When they broke in, they went to the kitchen to get a weapon. They took a knife upstairs, bro.
Holy crap.
It was like if someone's in here, we might do something to them.
Yeah.
And that was the most like
Scary.
scary
Like, real
thing
part of
that the
it.
cops they were even scared about.
So did
that.
you take the same route like LP took after his? Because now he's got like booby traps and
Right.
shit in his house.
Right.
24-hour security, booby
Right.
traps, Doberman pinchers,
So
grenades.
there's not a single spot in my house that's not covered by a
Yeah.
camera. Like, bro,
like he's got a mini gun.
I have,
Right.
I have two snipers on the roof.
Crazy. Right now.
We highly suggest RPG defense
For
sure.
systems.
It's been great for us.
So that for that week, as we were staying there, because we were trying to figure out a living situation, because I was trying to get out ASAP. I was like, yo, we got to get the fuck out of here, right? So for that week straight, I hired like 3-4 real cops, and as you know, that's not cheap at all.
No.
Like 24/7.
I'm just gonna.
And-
Can I say how much that is?
Go ahead.
It's over $400,000 a year to do not even 24/7
Right.
security.
Right.
That's like 12/7.
So I had that happen. Luckily, we found a house like 4 or 5 days after. Moved out instantly. Got into this house, super low key in the cut, and yeah, and then like I said, we had to amp up security. We had to have cameras, everything. Our whole life's changed. And the scary thing was, bro, was when we moved into the house that got broken into, we didn't think we were gonna be as big as we were. No one knows that when they're gonna pop off. No one knows when they're gonna be
Yeah.
big, right? You don't know that. You can't project that.
Yeah.
And so luckily, we had a gate at the front of our house, but it was honestly like the Team 10 stuff situation with Jake at his old house.
you can still get in.
And it was probably worse because people were bringing their families. It wasn't like individuals, kids coming up with backpacks. No, people were bringing 4 or 5 of their kids.
Yo, so to message to the parents and anyone watching this who thinks it's like okay to show up at your favorite YouTuber or
don't do
celebrity's
that.
house, is absolutely not. Do not do that. There's a reason our addresses are not on the internet, and we're not saying you're actively breaking into houses, but it adds to the scare because Austin, bro, I'm sure you can verify the feeling of being violated like that is
And
horrifying.
people don't
to
realize
the core.
that we've been in a few situations that we've never talked about that were very scary, and we were very lucky nothing happened. But like you said, it's just so violent. Bro, Catherine couldn't even go outside to take out the trash. That's how bad it was. There was times where it was late at night. Catherine was upstairs, right? Because we have a lot of windows and you can kind of see in late at night. And Catherine was upstairs, like going past the hallway and just like some underwear. And fans were screaming at her saying, Catherine. And Catherine's like, and having to hide.
Wow.
I hate
too
that,
much.
bro. So
That's crazy.
So after this type of violation against you and your family, who the fuck and why do they have the audacity
Right.
to say that that's fake? Where does that stem from?
Bro,
It was the
people want to make up shit, first of all. We all know the internet is full of drama, right? And the crazy thing to me was Catherine was 8 months pregnant, bro. She's about to have the baby. People that know our channel, we've never done anything crazy to get views. We've never made up nothing. We've never, if Catherine and I's channel was about drama and whatever you guys want to call it, we would have already put out a story that her and I broke up. We would have already done it.
yeah.
We would have already done it. Simple as that. We would have already done it.
You never take the
right?
easy route.
And so for us, it's such a blessing because we're able to film our family in our house. We literally don't even film outside the house. We get to film Elle brushing her teeth and get good views. And we're blessed for that, bro. Like that not too many people can say, oh, I get to wake up and literally just film our family living, you know? And so for us, it was so frustrating because people were literally making up stuff. People made up a receipt that we paid actor cops.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like they literally made it up.
Ridiculous.
They typed it out, made it up. And the fact that it was just typed up very professional, they thought it was real.
I hate the internet.
And then they took one of the cops that looked like he was from a movie and put the two pictures
I
together
saw that, bro.
and said it's the same cop, but it was
saw that
completely
too.
different.
I saw that too.
One was older, one was younger. Like it was that bad, bro. And it hurt us so much because they were legit like our fans that weren't being our fans, you know? And people were switching up on us so quick. And it was sad, bro. It was really sad to see.
It's so sad, dog, and I'm so over that. What you see on the internet is not real life. And I think, but sometimes it is. And I think people have to understand that there is that difference between what people are telling you and the truth.
Yeah.
Right. In fact, I'm so sick of it.
Yo, you got eyes of wisdom right now.
I'm just saying this, bro. I'm quitting the internet right now.
This is the last podcast.
This is it.
Is this how it ended?
Is this it?
Thank you guys for watching.
No.
Podcast 7.
Oh no.
I'm done with this shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Austin.